Hi, I'm Charles, an engineer at Telonic Instruments. Inrush current measurement is an important part of production, manufacturing, testing. It's the peak current taken when a piece of equipment is first connected to the mains, when it's first powered up. Now today we're going to measure that using this Kikusui PCR500M. It's an AC source, variable frequency, variable output voltage, and it's got a feature where it can actually catch and measure that very first maximum current peak. We're going to be measuring the inrush of this little bench DVM. Also in this range, this range runs from 500 VA, 1000 VA, 2000 and 4000 VA. They're all available in this range from Kikusui. So let's set the various parameters and do the test. We're connecting the multimeter from this front panel socket on the AC source using the American connector that's built into it. Also on the back of this unit is a ring terminal, so you can fit whatever sort of connector you want. Right, let's configure the unit. We need the 270 volt range. We need 230 volts to drive the multimeter. The frequency 50 Hertz because we're in the UK. Now we need to set a thing called the phase angle. This is the angle that the unit will turn the power on to the multimeter. We can set it from 0 to 359 degrees. Now we think that it's going to be worst at around 90 degrees. So we turn on the phase measurement. Here's the angle. We'll set that to 90 degrees. The next thing is here, how long does it show the peak value for? It's either short or long. I think we're going to find that beneficial if we set it to long, which is about 5 seconds. Other interface things we're not interested in. Finally, we set this button here to show the peak current. So when I actually press the power on button, the peak current will be shown there and held there for 5 seconds. There's the output voltage we're going to have. So let's see what happens. Output on. 0.87 amps, dropping back to 0.14. So that's shown us that the multimeter is taking almost an amp inrush current. Now we've seen the analysis of this on this front panel, but a far better way of analysing the results is to use the power analysis software that comes with these units. Let's look at that now. So now let's repeat the test using the free Easy Controller software that the manufacturer supplies. You can see it now on the screen. Here we go. Set the AC coupling mode. We could drive anything if you like, DC or AC and DC, but in this case it's AC. Set the output voltage we need, 230 volts. Set the frequency, we're in the UK, 50 Hertz. Now to do the peak inrush current measurement, we need to set this one here to peak. Everything else seems okay, we're on the right range. We need to set a long display time for the current hold, the actual peak current showed time. We need to enable the on-phase synchronization, and we're going to start it at 90 degrees. So that's more or less it. All we need to do now is start monitoring. You'll see down here, these are the sort of quiescent values before anything happens. So now we turn the output on, and there you can see the peak has been recorded. Let me stop the monitoring here now. So here's the time. It goes up roughly in 1 second intervals. You can change that. The software is very configurable. Here's the mains voltage that we're producing appearing, 230 volts. There's the RMS current. This is the peak here. And as you can see, when the power is first applied, we get 0.844, nearly an amp. That persists for the 5 seconds of hold time, then it drops back to about 141 milliamps. And these other figures are very useful. You get the reactive power, the power factor effectively, lots of stuff you can do calculations with. If you wish, you can then save these results to an Excel spreadsheet and do some further work on them. But that's how we measure inrush current using the Kikusui PCR PCR500M series.